Hello and welcome to Devblog number 5 for Antiheroes. Today I'll be showing off the moveset for the first character and also some of the level backgrounds. Let's be green, I guess, a little bit darker, and I added a CPU player, and let's start the game. So here's the background, and here is the neutral attack, the forward tilt, the up tilt, and the down tilt. Whenever you see a trail being made, that means a hitbox is active. The trail is a hitbox indicator, and of course the trail effect is a custom thing that I wrote. You can see that this character has a relatively realistic fighting style, and these basic attacks are sort of based on Jigen Ryu style Kenjutsu. I'm using the same names for attacks as Smash Bros because the control system is pretty similar. If you're using a controller, you tilt the control stick forwards to do a forward tilt, and you push it all the way forwards to do a forward smash. I'm using a keyboard right now because I've kind of gotten used to it, but up to 6 controllers do work. So here are the smashes: forward smash, up smash, and the down smash. This up smash move is something that's used in historical fencing with military sabers sometimes. This forward smash is also a 2-part attack, and the down smash moves you back and then forwards again. Now, these are fairly long attacks for a fighting game, but I'm planning to let players link into a different attack after the first swing. There's also a crouch attack, of course. Looks like this. And then there's air attacks. Here's the neutral air. And the up air, a spinning upward attack. And then there's the forward air, which is a wushu style forward dash. You can see it's a little bit angled depending on your starting velocity. You can angle it up a little bit. You can also angle it down. These obviously give you a whole lot of air mobility, so they both cost one of your air dashes. Even so, with all this mobility I have in the air, you might be worried about your opponent just flying off every time you try to attack them, but I do have some plans to deal with that. I just wanted to test a couple different options in actual matches, which I can do now that I have a character set up. The down air is a sort of downward spinning swing. It's a little bit hard to hit with, but it does good damage, and it also briefly stops gravity. So it has some utility. It also stops your horizontal movement for a moment. I'm still working on the special attacks, so I guess I'll have to show those in the next video. And of course I still need to decide on damage and knockback values for these attacks. Having so many moves makes a character a lot of work to make, but as game developers say, we do these things not because they are easy, but because we thought they'd be easy. I'm also still deciding on what style of hit effect to use. You can see I have these purple slashes, and then I also have, well, if I wait for the invincibility to wear off, I also have this sort of yellow spark effect. If you have a preference, if you think one style is better than the other, leave a comment, let me know. Well, let's look at a different background. How about the jungle one? And let's be blue this time. Actually, let's load a custom texture. This loads a image file from a folder in the game folder. I just drew on it with an image editor. I scribbled some random lines, and you can see it shows up on the character. Well, let's go into the level, and let's look around a little bit. Alright, looks pretty good. Like in the other level, the colors slowly change over time, too. So at these edges, we have a ledge, of course, and you can grab the ledge. Once you've grabbed a ledge, you have 3 main options. You can jump off, or you can do an attack. And your third option is just climbing up, and you get some invincibility, as indicated by white flashing, the universal indicator for invincibility. You also get some invincibility when you respawn, of course. If you have enough energy, you can also do attack cancels. For example, let's do a D smash, and then let's cancel it. You can see we move backwards a little bit. And you can just go right into another attack. You can cancel any attack. So that gives you a lot of power. But if you hit someone, you can't cancel that attack. So you can only cancel attacks that haven't hit. This is a practice mode, of course, so energy regenerates almost instantly. But in a real game, it regenerates a lot slower. You can also cancel your shield if you have a lot of shield stun, but it's not generally recommended because it still leaves you stunned for a little bit, and of course it costs energy. I also changed the shield a little bit. You can see this line going from the bottom to the top. As the line goes up, the shield gets more effective, but it also starts draining more quickly. You can see it shrinking. Starts shrinking pretty fast. Alright, there's one more level background to look at, so let's look at that. Nebula. Just go with the default colors, I guess. You can see these force fields here, your standard blue pulsing hexagon force field. These are both the exact same one-way platform. They're just a different visual style. This one is thin. And this one is a box that you can go inside of or stand on top of. I'm still deciding between these, so if you have a preference or any comments, leave a comment, let me know. Well, that's all for today. Hopefully in the next video I'll finally be able to show you some actual gameplay, so you can subscribe if you'd like to see that. I do have some songs and sound effects now, so I'll definitely be showing off some of those too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.